we've spent what, 400 million so far building the capacity of the police force. What are the results of that, really? And we have another budget coming up, and I'm sure we're going to spend at least another 200 or 300 million, judging from the conversations that the government has been having. Surely we should show some results from the money we've already spent. I have not seen one toya of that money spent in PCP. I had a good member for Wabek say not one single person has been arrested in his province. How is that possible? So, Police Minister, with great respect, I think you need to do a little bit more work. How is that possible? And you are bringing a law where I think should target people in his province, operators in his province. What gives the police special ability to make the arrest that they can't do now? We need to deal with the terrorists that are operating up in some of our parts of the country. Our special units and special training. The United States have been offering us special training at Quantico for our officers. Are we taking up those offers to have our people trained in some of the best places in the world? Amaspla, policeman or defense force officers, you misalim go Peninsula America, no kizim this training. Or by me passing law past them now. Behind you me by thinking whether we send our people there or not.
Patlo County, Mr. Speaker, number of killing money got nothing, and color between November 2021 and now. In some cases, you had 74 people slaughtered in one instant. In another instant, you got 26 people in a bus gunned down mercilessly. In another instant, people are being shot, killed, massacred, axed everywhere. That is happening. So when we were talking about the death penalty, whether it should be repealed or stay on, people said there is no evidence that the death penalty is a deterrent. No evidence. Now we see the evidence. We see the evidence. Hundreds of people have lost their life as soon as you have removed the only visible deterrent that they could see and understand and relate to. That's what's happened. The question of whether we are implementing the death penalty or not is not an issue and should not be an issue, Mr. Speaker. The fact that it is there affects people's behavior. And now you see, as soon as you remove it, how many people are losing life now? We as a state cannot leave this issue in a vacuum. We have to respond to it with appropriate, not laws about freedoms and rights that people talk about in mature developed world where law and order is a way of life. But for us, we have to work hard at building it. We have to make laws that reflect our own circumstances of this country. I want to see, Mr. Speaker, I request the humble Police Minister, the good Attorney General, I want to ask them, using this opportunity, for them to bring back and restore the death penalty laws.